Hey everybody, this is Benny, and we are playing Icarus. This is episode 4/2. It's the second episode since I started over. I think we're just going to call this episode 2, or call it, maybe we'll call it episode 2B. I don't know, whatever. Point is, we've started over, and first episode I went and I put up a starting cabin here, and got some resources set aside. I'm actually going to go ahead and, I know I've got, I was going to say, I've got some extra materials laying around here. Fiber, extra stone. I've got plenty of arrows for now, so I'm not going to worry about any of that stuff. I'm going to cook up some meat, and this is already full. Because the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to go out and find a cave. I'm just using this for storage, by the way. That doesn't really mean anything that I'm sticking it in there. Really cheap storage. And I'm going to go ahead and cook up this meat. Alright, so we're going to look for caves. We're going to want better arrows. And is that all I can afford here? 6 of these. What am I low on? Oh, these require leather. I didn't even think about that. So I'm don't have a huge amount of leather. I don't have. It takes a lot of bone apparently too. You know what? We're not even going to worry about that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to find a cave. So I used to spend a lot of time in this area, and I'm trying to remember where all my usual haunts were. Take a look at the map. I think there's actually one right up in here, so I think we're not far from one. I think it's just right up across the water here. We'll get started with that, and once we get that initial iron and copper, we'll be, that'll get us a good kickstart. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the location here. No, we're also going to need a torch, which means I'm going to need some. Well, ideally I would need some sulfur. So I'm going to keep an eye out for sulfur. And a nice thing about being down in the, what is this, the conifer area? Nice thing about being in the starting area here is I'm not going to run into bears, more than likely. So I don't have to have my head on a swivel quite as much as you do in some of the other areas. There is wolves, but I can generally down a wolf with a couple of knife swipes. So jumped right over me. All right, I'm not. There's some sulfur. Go ahead and get a good torch made. This is always the way to go once you've unlocked it. Come in here and oh, what am I missing? Oh, fiber. I dropped all my fiber into the storage there. Okay, a couple of swipes is all we need. And we'll get that guy going. It should automatically go to your light space, which is your default, your L key. This torch is, it's brighter. It's got a more of a white light, and it'll last a lot longer. So just go for that one right away if you can. If you can, you can make do with the other one. It's fine. I won't hold that against you. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way up here. I guess I can go to this cave. I thought there was one right down here. But I'm not, I haven't opened up a map or anything yet. And since we're just trying to do this as quickly as possible here and get this fresh start going, I'm just going to go ahead and run over here to that. Watch out for bees. I've seen bees nests in these areas, but bees are new to me, so I'm not used to looking for them. That was added after I stopped playing. I know there's a cave over here somewhere. Did I go past it? If it's sealed, sometimes it's easy to run past a cave. Where am I? Is that it? Oh, there it is. So it's easy to run past it. I'm going to go ahead and get the light going right away. It's starting to get dark out, which is why they're... that's why I need the light outside right now. Early on, darkness is kind of a pain in the butt. We got a few hours of light left, but the shadows are getting real long. All right. Got my bow. Make sure I got arrows. Now what? I haven't quite hollowed it out enough to walk through here yet. There we go. Okay. Have your bow ready. Make sure you got enough arrows. The poison from these worms sucks. All right. Okay, I'm not seeing any other worms, and I don't see any bees' nests, which seem to be a new thing inside caves. So, what I want to concentrate on first is I want enough copper to get my orbital exchange board going. So, 1 node of copper is going to be enough for now for me. And then I'm going to get probably 2 iron nodes for now. That'll cover a couple different things. And I'm going to get some coal, so I can... It'll last a lot longer in the furnace. Coal. I'm not going to take any more copper right now. You do have to worry about how much you can carry. That's what really all comes down to. So I'm going to keep an eye on my weight down there. It's right underneath my energy bar. Got coal, I've got copper, and I'm going to kind of just max out on that iron. Maybe another coal. I'll keep burning wood in the campfire, just to keep charcoal coming. But coal is a much better fuel. How am I doing here? And then I'm over. Let's see if there's something else in here. Usually you end up with stone from when you come through the doorway. Get rid of that stone, you got more room for iron. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. We can get more. Iron is very important at first. Iron even becomes your steel, so it's quite useful. How are we doing? A little bit more? Alright, that's it. We're about maxed out. So, now, what else have we got in this cave? It's good to know what's in here. Got some gold, platinum, which I'm not too concerned about gold and platinum yet. What I do like having is, well, obviously iron and copper are important to your early start, but one of the first things you'll need is aluminum. Yeah, there's some aluminum. Because we can do some base stuff with aluminum pretty early. Okay, let's go ahead and... It's a nice way to run. Go ahead and mark it. I wish you could mark more than one thing on the map, but you can only mark one thing at a time. It's okay, we know our base is right there. And that way I just look up at the compass. Helps me navigate quickly. Alright, I'm going to put on the knife, which gives me even faster running. A lot of people say that this game is a walking simulator because of how much distance there is between one thing and the next. And it certainly can be. There are mounts in the game, but if you're set up to run, a lot of times you can be... Oh, now I'm overloaded again. If you're set up to run, a lot of times you can be faster than the... or at least just about as fast as the mount. What do we got in here that we don't need? Cave worm scale. That's enough to do it. There's plenty of those later. Alright, so came up on this bank here. I'm only running over here because I thought there was a vein that appeared over in this area. I wanted to see what kind of vein I was close to, but I don't see it at the moment. It's been a while since I've played down in this area, so I'm probably just forgetting. Okay, now that we're back at the house, go ahead and jump in here and get this guy going. And drop iron and copper, add to stacks, and we've got some stack coal going in there. Oh man, I really don't think I have any need for this poison sack for a while, but leave that for now. What else we got in here? Anything we can stack up? A little bit. And then of course you can always use your bench as storage space too. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab this salting station out of here. I don't have any salt for it yet, but it is a handy little device for preserving your foods. Early on anyway. Later on you got good foods, and they got, like I like to use canned foods later on, or, pickled. That's what I was trying to think of. Pickled foods. You get the pickled food, it doesn't go bad. You carry it around in your inventory. You can carry, 3-4 different types. It's makes a big difference. Okay, what else we got here? Let's see what's in the grill. Oh, we have an event coming in already. Just get those going. That filled up my hunger. And we can throw this guy in here. And this is all about getting your different foods. So, get a berry, get meat in. Here, cooked pumpkin. And now if you come in here and I look at my inventory screen, I've got my status effects here, and you see, so normally you have 3 stomach spaces. I've got 4 because I've got a talent that allows me to have a 4th active buff. So I've got 4 spaces in my stomach. And you stack these up, it really starts to make a big difference. So we had health regeneration. So I'm up to 30% health regeneration right there. 50 max stamina, use less water, and another 75 stamina plus exposure resistance. I mean, that doesn't mean much to me, but every bit counts. You just stack them up. And now we'll be adding some corn in here, which you can see is max stamina, and 10% less stamina consumed by actions, which is nice. At least for early game. It's crap later. All right. So back to how this water thing works. From we put that in the first episode. So now that I've got it set up, it's all full, so I can take my canteen, and I won't need water for quite a long time. I've got a lot of space in my canteen here, but just to demonstrate this here, I'm just going to take this up here, and now you can see, now that I've got it select on my hotbar, you can see that it says press F to fill container. And there we go. And if you look at in the upper right of the description for the water purifier, you see I used some of it up. It's starting to refill itself again. We can check and see what we've got for fuel in there. It's going to run out of fuel pretty soon, so it'll stop filling once it's run out of fuel. My canteen's full. I'll stick that back up in there, and we are good to go for a while. We got any charcoal in here? We do. We're making charcoal like crazy, so we just go ahead and no, do not drink the water. Real easy to do that. I'm going to drop that in there. You can hold 100 pieces of charcoal in there. All right. And you can go ahead and store your extra stuff in here for now. So you got better storage options going on. Another thing I like to build right away, see if I have the stuff to make it. Not on me, but if I look around, I can find it. These seed pouches are nice. Leather, and I need fiber. I've got fiber in here. Okay. Oop, wrong button. So now I create a seed pouch. And my seeds are gonna, as I collect seeds, they're gonna automatically just drop into my seed pouch until my seed pouch is full. You got to right click and then open inventory to see what's in it. Just another way to conserve space in your inventory. These sticks up here. Try to keep things organized somewhat. I guess for now I can throw this poison sack in here. I doubt I really need this. If storage becomes an issue, I won't keep it. So next thing we're after is this orbital exchange interface. For that we need rope, wood, copper, and iron. And we're going to make sure we get enough rope going right away. Now I want to put on my hammer and keep an eye on these during these storms, but these are not severe enough to really damage the wood yet. So it looks like we're doing alright. Alright, we're about to hit the... Oh, we're in the worst part of the storm right now, and it's not doing damage, so we're okay with this storm. No damage to the crate yet, that's by the window. Alright. So, we go over to the furnace, and we almost have enough... why is that not running? Did I turn it off for some reason? Alright, that's enough copper there. So I'm going to move the copper out of the first slot, and that means it'll start making iron. It's going to go from left to right, top to bottom. And while I'm waiting for that, take a nap. Sleeping will not end storms. It will not speed up crafting or anything like that. It's not, for all intents and purposes, time has not passed. It has simply changed night into day. It also means you didn't consume all your food and you didn't rot a bunch of stuff. So, you know, pros and cons. Oh, that's not what I'll do. There we go. And now you got plenty of iron to do what we need to do. I'll come over here and... Oh, I gotta grab some wood, don't I? Do I have any wood? I did have wood in here, right? Yeah. Drop that in here. And... there we go. Orbital exchange interface. I'm gonna take that. And... I'm gonna go ahead and drop that down out here. It's a good spot where it's not blocking my views out the windows. Alright, now I'm going to request some equipment, and I'm going to, not that, I'm going to go and bring down my armor. And I think that's what I needed, right? Yeah, that was everything. I'm going to bring down the this advanced deep mining ore scanner. This is all stuff you can get in the workshop. So these are the things that I prefer to have on hand. That should do that for now. All right, let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to bring down this crate too. These are nice. Get that coming. I could have brought down that hydrazine cooker too. Whoa! That's a close one. The hydrazine cooker, I could have brought that down too. But, you know, and started cooking some better meals right away, but, hydrazines cost money. I don't feel like doing that yet. Alright, let's get our case going here for some storage. Man, I wish I didn't have that small one there. I'm going to have to move things around. So... I might do that off camera in between episodes here. But for now, that gives us some more storage space. Let's come in here and get our gear on. Now we get the full set bonus, which is, you can see right there, weight capacity, collision resistance, stamina regeneration, maximum stamina. Good to have that stuff. And we've got this ore scanner, so we can kind of figure out what's going to be in our area for the coming videos. Although it's going to be a little bit before we get to that, but that is going to be one of the things we aim for right away, is getting the biofuel going so we can get some ore going. Now, it does not look like I have iron near here. It's okay. Let's see what else we can do. Silica? Nope. Sulfur? No platinum. All right, so we have a titanium vein that way. Good to know. We have a salt vein not far that way, real close. Not the most useful, but I mean, I guess we won't have to worry about salt. Clay, obsidian, oxite. Again, I mean, it's useful for certain things, but not great. And no aluminum nearby, huh? All right, well, that gives us our starting veins that we'll be aiming for. So generally what you're going to do then is you're going to, move a little ways and you'll scan again and you'll kind of try to pinpoint where those are. And then get yourself over there and, open up the map and, do yourself an old-fashioned, make a note in your notepad or something. Get an idea where those things are. Take a screenshot, print out a map. I don't know. It's the way we did it back in the day. Get out your graph paper. All right. So now that we have that figured out, I'm going to come in here and just drop this so I'm not carrying it around a moment. Because we're going to work on getting everything, the crafting, the benches that we need laid out here. And then one of the things that can help you really get a head start early on like this is to do the contact device. So I'm going to need more iron ingots. I should have enough of those pretty soon to get that going. Obviously we have, okay, less than obvious. I'm going to grab some of that and we'll do our ropes. Here, let me just do enough to last us a little bit. And then we'll need those iron ingots, which I think, oh yeah, we got plenty of iron ingots going on right now. Although we do want to get 40 iron ingots saved up for which I have plenty of iron for, to do the anvil. And that'll be another one of those early things we need right off the bat. Okay, let's see what we have here. There it is, contact device. So this is going to be the last thing. I'm going to stick this up real quick here. And then I think we're just about, we could just hit deploy from there. I think we're just about ready then to wrap it up until next episode. I'm just going to put this right next to here.
Great work.
Yeah.
Now that you have access to short range.
All right, so now with the contact device set up, we can do simple quests and operations. Operations are the same as your missions. So you can go ahead and you can run these. Obviously not all of them are available. But you can run these just like you would if you were doing it in regular mission format, which is kind of cool that you can do that now. Instead of having to run your open world separate from your other missions. And the other one are these simple quests, and these are, it's like, here's hard, which I don't think is very hard. This is going to be an easy one, actually, because I'm so advanced. It doesn't take me long to knock out, creating iron and steel tools right away is usually what it is. And they call this one easy. Locate an abandoned base and search it. Yeah, that's probably pretty much just a run there and take care of it. So we're going to do these next time. We're going to log in here. We're going to do a few quests and use that to get us started. But hey, we're almost, other than getting the stone base set up, we're almost where we were before I lost my save. So, all right. So with that, I think we're going to call it for today. If you'd like to, go ahead and hit that notification bell. And you'll find out as soon as I drop new videos. All right. Thanks for watching. And until next time, Benny out.